Avoid being poor. Avoid this. It's not just about the amount of money someone has, but also their mindset and perspective. In this video, we'll explore the fascinating world of wealth creation and how it all starts with the way we think. It's time to get ready to challenge your beliefs and discover the keys to financial success. Let's dive in and unlock the secrets together. The fundamental reason that most poor people remain poor is that they do not realize that no matter what they do, as long as they maintain that mentality, they will never be able to escape their dire financial situation. In reality, it not only keeps you destitute, but also makes your life a living hell. Poor people's mentality is the worst thing imaginable. Don't get me wrong, we're not saying poor people are horrible, but their mentality is what keeps you from becoming wealthy or at least making your life a bit easier. So let us look at how you can get rid of that mindset. Let's get started by clicking the subscribe button and the bell. Poor folks only see one side of the story. As Jack Ma said, the poor are the worst people to serve. Give them a taste of achievement with no ties attached, and watch how their skepticism turns to interest. Paint the picture of entrepreneurship as a doable endeavor for everybody, emphasizing that a small enterprise requires only a minimal initial investment. Expect some skepticism as they consider the constraints of prospective earnings. Encourage them to dream greater, implying that a significant investment is the key to unlocking unimaginable possibilities, only to be met with the same refrain of financial limits. Faced with their doubts, suggest a paradigm shift. Push them to embrace the excitement of the unknown and leap into unexplored waters. Remind them that every expert was once a novice, and every success story began with a risky step into the unknown. So, when they complain about a lack of experience, respond with the promise of progress through experimenting. This dance of doubts and hopes leads them to a mindset in which possibilities are viewed as stepping stones rather than stumbling obstacles. Show them that freebies may be real gestures, that starting small can lead to big rewards, and that a lack of experience is just a blank canvas waiting to be painted with adventurous ventures. Make them believe that in a world of limitless possibilities, the only traps are the ones they set for themselves. When you mention a typical business, their first reaction is to wince at the perceived hardship, citing the formidable fortress of competitors as an impenetrable barrier. Whisper to them about a groundbreaking new business strategy, and watch as their curiosity fades and their minds quickly label it a potential scam. Recommend the tried-and-true route of owning a physical shop and watch the resistance rise like a tidal wave as they imagine countless hours tethered to the counter. A 24/7 commitment that appears to rob the very essence of freedom. Let us know, with this picture of skepticism set before us, how to carefully deconstruct these fears. The richness of heritage, the legacy of businesses that have survived storms and stood the test of time, should be conveyed. Showcase is not a conflict, but an arena of opportunities waiting to be taken by revealing the secrets of navigating competition. Change the focus of the story to the attractiveness of innovation, emphasizing the possibility of a new company model to rewrite the rules and break free from the mundane. Dispel skepticism by showing success examples resulting from game-changing ideas and telling them that the realm of innovation isn't a mirage, but a region ripe for exploration. To overcome the fear of the constant demands of a physical store, imagine a picture of entrepreneurship that dances in harmony with freedom. Show how new tactics and technologies may free people from the constraints of a 24-hour workday, changing their endeavor into a dynamic, flexible enterprise that fits their lifestyle. Guide them towards a melody where tradition meets innovation, where competition is a pleasant challenge, and where the rhythm of enterprise beats in tune with the sweet melody of freedom in this symphony of doubts and possibilities. It's not just about picking a company path. It's about creating a successful symphony that resonates personally with people. But they all have one thing in common. They love to ask Google questions, listen to pals who are as clueless as they are, think more than a university professor, and do less than a blind guy. Simply ask them what they can do to improve their situation. They will be unable to respond. Instead of merely thinking about it, why not take action? Poor individuals fail because of one common trait. Their entire life revolves around waiting. They are waiting for that once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to make everything happen. As if someone will come along one day and hand them $1 billion and thank them for waiting all this time, so they can finally enjoy their lives. The only thing that matters is the outcome. What would you do if your supervisor came up to you and said, "You know what? We lost money last month and the market was down, so why are we not paying you this month?" You will most likely irritate your manager because you worked those hours and deserved that pay. Your boss's problem is that the company isn't making enough money, right? So why would you say that it is unfair when your boss earns far more than you and the company is doing well? When the market is rising, people are demonstrating in the streets over wage inequality, claiming that you should be compensated based on your efforts. But that is not the case. The strands of hard labor and dedication are woven into the magnificent tapestry of achievement, but it is the final masterpiece that truly captivates. Consider this. Would you buy a product solely because its author worked on it for a year? The product's inherent value is the unequivocal answer. It's not about the time or effort put in. It's about the concrete rewards, the revolutionary impact that catches people's attention and wallets. So let go of the idea that entitlement is tied to the clock or the awards on your resume. Stop telling yourself, "I deserve more because I have a PhD in economics," or "I have a decade of corporate experience." These credentials, while admirable, pale in comparison to the symphony of results you choreograph. It's a rallying cry, a shift in perspective from entitlement to contribution. Consider the workplace to be a stage, and each endeavor to be a performance judged not by the hours spent practicing but by the praise it receives. Challenge traditional performance measurements and embrace a worldview in which value reigns supreme. Your distinct set of abilities, developed through education and experience, discovers its true value, not in self-proclaimed entitlement, but in the tangible impact it has on others. The currency of contributing trumps the illusion of merit in this story, and success becomes a dynamic dance with the results you produce. So instead of a CV, walk into the spotlight with a portfolio of worth, and watch as the applause becomes a booming echo of your impact. Never stop hustling, because hustling never stops. Many people believe that once they get wealthy, they will stop working and spend their time relaxing on the beach, which is why many individuals are not wealthy. The truth is that growing, learning, and finishing never stop. If you agree with this, make sure to smash the like button. Life is like a sport. You must always be in form, and as a result, you must continually grow or you will lag. Consider the intriguing situation of Donald Trump, a divisive character who elicits passionate reactions. Regardless of one's feelings towards him, one cannot ignore the incredible story inherent in his journey. At the age of 70, when many people consider retiring, Trump defied expectations by working diligently to achieve the greatest office in the land. The presidency. His narrative is a monument to the strength of persistence, an indomitable spirit that defies age and conventional expectations. Let us now contrast this story with the more prevalent image of a typical 70-year-old, maybe resigned to the fact that their remaining days are a countdown rather than an opportunity. It's a startling contrast. Trump, at 70, is engaged in a war to transform the world, while others his age may be wallowing in comfort. However, the reflection goes beyond the septuagenarian age group. Some people succumb to defeatism before they reach the age of 30 or 40. Well, what's the reason? A conviction that the sands of time have shifted, making it too late to embark on fresh adventures or follow undiscovered goals. The harsh reality is that these self-imposed constraints become the bars of a self-made prison, impeding rather than liberating potential. Trump's tale serves as a powerful illustration of the human capacity for reinvention and perseverance, rather than an endorsement of his policies. It's a plea to reconsider the validity of self-imposed deadlines and to challenge the myth that certain ages are associated with surrender. At every age, the canvas of life remains open, inviting brushstrokes of change and progress. So, let Trump's outlandish tale serve as a springboard for a bigger discussion on the boundless possibility that lies beyond societal expectations and self-imposed timelines. Keep hustling and never stop striving for your dreams. In our opinion, the number one reason that prevents most people from achieving financial freedom is fear. Fear of taking risks, fear of failure, and fear of stepping out of their comfort zones. But remember, with the right mindset and determination, you can overcome any obstacle. That's it for today's video. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more. Thanks for watching, and we can't wait to see you in the next one.